What's going on, y'all? I just walked the Gordie Howe International Bridge on a historic day. This is the first time in 25 years that people, pedestrians, cyclists were able to walk from Canada to US, US to Canada. I just did it, and I am going to give you the pros and cons of walking this bridge. This is a must watch video if you want to know what to expect when you walk the Gordie Howe Bridge, and I'm gonna let you know right now on Born with Purpose. Let's go. What's going on? If you have not liked, shared, and subscribed to Born with Purpose, I appreciate you doing so. I just had an amazing day walking across the Gordie Howe Bridge, and first day ever. Now, I gotta let you know, there are some pros and some cons to this experience. And I'm about to let you know, especially if you are planning on walking across or cycling across the Gordie Howe Bridge. All right. Let me explain the first thing. First and foremost, be prepared to walk. Be prepared to walk. If you're coming from the Windsor side, I will let you know now. They tell everybody to park at Malden Park. Now, from Malden Park to the entrance of the Gordie Howe Bridge is 3 kilometers. I will put it on the screen how much that is in accordance to miles. That's a long walk just for an intro. And they don't have a lot of signs letting you know how to get there. So when you get to Malden Park, make sure you take a screenshot of the map they have. But even so, it is still, they don't have any signs telling you to come here. If you're a Windsorite, that's one thing. You'll figure it out. It's not hard. But if you're coming from out of town, that could be a little frustrating. Imagine walking 3 kilometers even before you step on the bridge. I think it's a major, that was probably the biggest con of this experience. Be prepared to walk 3 kilometers or bike 3 kilometers. And right now, they're not even allowing people to drop people off to the entrance of the bridge. That is one thing to look out for. Second thing, bring lots of water, bring lots of liquids. Don't take this walk lightly. If you're not a walker on a regular basis, you will burn a lot of calories. I've seen a lot of people walking, and people from all walks of life. But one thing I did see is they were exhausted, and not just pedestrians. I'm talking cyclists too, because cyclists, they got this incline on that bridge. Be prepared to use your legs when you're cycling. I walked across, so I think it's a long walk. So be prepared when you're gonna cross this bridge. Give yourself the entire afternoon or the entire morning, and prepare for the experience. Which leads me to the next point. If you have kids, highly consider leaving them at home, especially if you got small kids. Because don't say, hey, we're going to walk the bridge today. And they get all excited because they're walking the bridge, walking the 2 countries. But the walking is a lot. I saw kids, they were tired. Parents carrying their kids and stuff like that. It's a lot. You have to keep that in mind. Don't say, we're going to make this a family trip. And unless your kids are all about that endurance and all that stuff, be prepared. It's not just a 40-minute walk there, it's also a 40-minute walk back. All right, let's get to some other things. The experience, it's so scenic. It is beautiful up there. The architecture of the Gordie Howe Bridge, when you're up there and walking in person, is beautiful. The walkway in itself, I love the fact that they made the walkway where it's a 2-way, where Americans and Canadians can cross paths. You know what I mean? So you'll see people walking back next to you. I thought it was going to be the other way around. I thought it was going to be where people walking to America have one pathway, and then on the other side it was going to be people walking back to Canada. But no, it's a 2-way. You get to talk. You have to say hi to people. It's a great experience. It's a great way to have unity between Canada and America. I saw people wearing Canadian shirts. I seen people wearing American shirts. It was great to see. I can't lie. It was great to see. Now, things to do. Windsor and Detroit are they're at opposite spectrum about this. Those who are coming to Windsor, There's nothing to do once you get here. Like, I'm walking right now. The I just finished walking back to Windsor. There's nothing touristy to do. It's literally, you get here and it's like, oh, where do I go? What do I do? You literally have to drive, and they need some tourist attractions in the Windsor area very close to this bridge, especially if they want to make this an experience that Americans are not going to forget. On the other side, however, Detroit, they can also improve the experience once you get to the US. However, they have the advantage that less than 2 kilometers away is Mexican town. So if you're coming from the Canada side, you can cross the bridge and go to Mexican town and enjoy a nice lunch or dinner and solidify the experience, and then walk back or cycle back. That's a good thing. But the tourism part, they really have to work on it. They really have to work on it. Windsor has to do much better to getting improving the tourism. Because I'm telling you one thing, this is the first day. People are going to come. It's not just the locals that are going to do this. People are going to come from different parts of Canada to experience this. Cyclists are going to come. People who love to walk. People who just want to cross a country and just say, I was able to cross a country without having to drive. They're going to want to experience this. You have to improve the tourism in this area. And right now, me walking back to my vehicle 3 kilometers is not cool. It's honestly not cool. That's the one part that's bugging me right now. Because if you walk 40 minutes to the bridge to America and then walk back, and then you have to do another 3 kilometers of walking to your vehicle, I'm telling you, it's not for the faint of heart. Some people, you will be tired after this trip, unless of course you're a marathon runner and this is just like second nature to you. But what else can I say? My experience was great. In terms of, I got across, I saw Fox 2 News there. They did an interview. Never had a news interview before. I thought that was pretty cool. I was able to plug this channel and all that stuff. That was my highlight of the experience. But the walk itself was absolutely fabulous in terms of the scenery, just the experience of being able to walk across, and to say you walk across to another country is really cool. The pros, the bridge experience is dope. Walking on the bridge is absolutely fabulous. The cons is that there's not a lot of tourist attractions or things in the area. They also need something, I think, on the bridge, where you're at the halfway point and you could be able to purchase some drinks or something like that. You know, get a nice public washroom or something. They need to improve the tourism experience, but the bridge experience itself is fabulous. Let me know in the comments. Are you planning to walk or cycle the Gordie Howe Bridge? Let me know in the comments. If you already did, let me know your experience and how it went. I did it. I can say I did it on the first day, and would I do it again? I would, but I would like to see more improvement on the tourist part to make it an experience where it's not just for adults, but you know, your kids can enjoy it as well. All right, let me know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe to Born with Purpose if you haven't done so. And I'm about to continue this walk back to my vehicle and getting some AC. All right, God bless. I'm out. Peace.